Hello everyone. So today we are solving this permutation problem from interview bit. So what this problem says that we have given an array 1 2 3 and we have to return all the permutations of this array. So let me explain you. I have already created a recursive tree. I have already made. See. So initially in the input we have given here 1 2 3, right? We have given here 1 2 3. So there will be three subtrees of this 1 2 3. So in one side 1 will be passed, in another 2 will be passed, in another 3 will be passed, and what is remaining here 2 3 is remaining, right? If 1 is in the output array, here output is blank, then 1 comes to the output, 2 3 remaining in the input. Here 2 comes in the output and 1 3 remaining in the input, right? It is visible. Here 3 comes in the output and 1 2 remaining in the input. So here then 1 2 came into the output and 3 is the only element which is remaining in the input, and here 1 3 came into the output, means 3 came into the output and 2 is the only element remaining in the input. Let's see here we had only one element, that is 3, so 3 came into the output 1 2 3. Now it is empty, so this will be our answer. We have to push back this into the result 1 2 3. Then similarly here 1 3 2 is in the output and there is nothing in the input. So when input is 0, then we have to return the value, right? This is our answer. Here similarly there is nothing in the input, then 2 1 3 is the output. We have to return similarly for this case and similarly for this case. Let's see this case. So 3 came to the output, and then here we have only 1 and 2 element, so 1 first will come to the output, and in the second subtree 2 will come to the output with 3. Here 2 is remaining, and here 3 1 2 is means 2 came to the output and this once becomes blank. Now this will return the value. So this is our answer, guys. So this is our answer 1 2 3, 1 3 2 2 1 3, 2 3 1, 3 1 2 and 3 2 1. See, this is our answer. I have copied it here. So we have, I have already told you before that once we made the recursive tree, then everything is easy. Like making the code is very easy once we build the recursive, right? So here 1 2 3 1 2 3 done, 1 3 2 1 3 2 done, 2 1 3 2 1 3 done, 2 3 1 2 3 1 done, 3 1 2 3 1 2 done, 3 2 1 3 2 1 done. Okay, let's write the code. We'll write the code here only. By watching this recursive tree, let's write the code. Okay. So instead of called solve function, and we'll pass two vector, that is one will be int output and another will be int input, and another is result for storing the result. And vector of vector int address of result. Okay. All right. Now if input dot size becomes 0, then what we have to do is we will insert output into result dot push back output and then return from here, right? Yeah, then what we'll do is we will iterate through each element of the input array. So for that, let's take the size of input array, sorry. So int n equal to ip dot size, and let's iterate through it. For int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Okay, now what we will do is we will insert the 0th element of the input array into the output. So let's insert this output dot push back input of 0, or we can say we need to backtrack it later. So what we will do is we have to store this in the temp input of 0 and output dot push back temp. Then see, after pushing we have to erase also 1 from the input. See, initially output array was empty, now we have pushed 1 into the output array now, and here we are passing only 2 3, so we have erased 1 from here. See, in here also, if you can see, we have included 2 in the output array and we have removed 2 from the input array. So we are just writing code by watching this recursive tree only. So first rule of the backtracking recursion question is like, you make a recursive tree, then it will be very easy for you to write the code. So input dot erase ip dot begin plus 0. All right, now let's call solve function output input and result. Now again, after the function call, what we have to do is see here, we have in output 1, right? So we have to remove 1 and we have to push back 2 into the output array. So output dot pop back, this will happen. So this will initially remove 1, this will initially remove 1 from the output array, and in the next iteration again the 2 is in the 0th index, and it will again do the next iteration and again call with the 2 here. And now what we will do is, since 1 we have already removed from the input, now we will insert 1 into the back, that is temp. So input dot push back temp, and that's it. Just close this loop and close this function. Yeah, so this is our simple normal code, guys. Let's copy this and paste it here. And here we'll just create a result vector. So vector of int result, and let's create the output vector and output, then call solve function output input and result, then return result. That's it. I think this is pretty good. Let's test this. Okay, I don't know what is the issue here. int n. Actually, when I copy paste from here to here na, then it gives me this error. I don't know why. Let's code this again here only after resetting. Reset. Okay, let's code this here only. We code this here. So void solve. We have factor of int output, factor of int. You can skip to the last. Actually, I'm coding that the same code here. So input factor of int result. This will be address of result. Sorry, result. Now if input dot size equal to 0, then what we have to do is we have to push back result dot push back output. Okay, and return from here. Now int n, let's take the size of the input array, sorry, input vector, and let's iterate through it. Int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Yeah, now how to minimize this window. Okay, now what we will do is let's take the zeroth element of the input vector, and we'll push this zeroth element into output vector, and remove this zeroth element from the input vector. So ip dot erase ip dot begin plus 0, and then call the solve function output input and result. Then we have to pop back from the output. So output dot pop back, remove the last, remove the element we have pushed into the output. Then insert the element we have deleted into input. So ip dot push back temp. Alright guys, so this is our solve function. Now let's create vector of int result and vector of int, and this is output, and then call the solve function with output input and result, and return finally result. Let's test this. Okay, API was not declared. Okay, so we have to pass here a. Initially a is our input. Test this. See, the same code I have written, the copy pasted from here doesn't work. I don't know what is the issue actually. Let's submit this. Success. Yeah, all right guys. So this is how we solve, guys. So key point is, first we have to make the recursive tree, then the code is very easy, right? So first try to make the recursive tree for any recursion and backtracking question. Thank you.